Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. My people, it's happening. EFCC told me to implicate Finance Minister, governors, former accountants general reveal. So there is a conspiracy theory going on. EFCC all about back and forth. A lot of things are happening. Okay, it's really really unbelievable. Okay, and it's right now something that every single person is happening. Everybody is beginning to wonder why things are the way they are. Okay, see, if you don't rise up right now to understand what is going on in Nigeria, there's going to be a lot of theory that we all will need to understand. We will need to understand it. As I can tell you sincerely, we can see that former accountant general is implicating EFCC, EFCC is implicating them. There is just this back and forth movement going on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. EFCC told me to implicate finance minister, governors, former accountant general reveals. A former accountant general of the Federation, Idris Ahmed, had accused the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, of deceiving him to admit to allegations of grift against him. This was contained in a written statement by Idris, which was read in court on Thursday, February the 1st. Idris alleged that the EFCC told him they wanted to use him to get the Minister of Finance and some state governors. Idris and his co-defendant are standing trial on 14 charges of criminal breach of trust and stealing to the tune of 109.5 billion naira. Idris was arraigned alongside Godfrey Akindele and Mohammed Usman Afem, Gaza Committee Market and Exchange Limited. During court proceedings, precaution witness Hamadis Hamed read out a statement dated May the 16th, 2022, said to have been written by Idris. In a statement, Idris wrote that the EFCC promised that whatever information he gave will not be used against him. The witness was made to read the statement while being cross-examined by Idris' lawyer, Chris Uche San. Uche said, "My client told me he was deceived into making the statement after the investigators accused him that he would not accuse him of carrying out these activities and assured him that if he agrees to this statement, he would not be persecuted. He was not the main target. The main target was the Minister of Finance and some governors were the main target. The governors are those receiving diversion funds. However, the prosecution witness maintained that EFCC gave the embittered ex-accountant general no such assurance. There was no such assurance. The statement made by Idris on 25th, 26th, and 31st of May 2022, and those made on the list were 6th, 10th, 20th of June 2022, 5th of July 2022 were made willingly by the defendant, contrary to the claim that they were allegedly made under duress by the defendant and the witness. Earlier, EFCC counsel Rotimi Jacobs San applied for a tender of video evidence which contained a recording interview of the first to third defendant at the EFCC Monitoring Unit Chairman Office as exhibit before the court. Jacobs said the video clip was to counter the defendant's claim that they were interrogated in an absence of their lawyers and without video recording, as requested by the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. However, his lawyer objected to the admission of the video clip containing that it was just sent to him a day before the hearing and he needed time to know what the content of the disc was. Other counsel aligned themselves with Uche's submission, but Justice Yusuf Haman overruled their objection. So this is what is happening, my people. We see billions get missing. Then some people comes very conveniently and tell you that I was under duress. Now, we're not saying he's lying. That's not the point. Nobody's saying he's lying. But I'm just putting it to you that Nigeria, we sincerely, truly need to make sure that things are really turned, because what is happening right now shows us that there is more to this than you can ever imagine. There are people out there, okay, who conveniently steal and are comfortable to tell you that, somebody made me do it and all that. Why, those who are trying to keep the country safe, are in the bushes and trying to get, a hold of their life. Some people are cleverly getting away with, whatever they do. And guess what? There is no question asked. They are getting away with it. People are suffering. Children, can barely feed. Families are trying to get it together. But guess what? Some people are conveniently telling us that I didn't mean to do it, or he forced me to do it, she forced me to do it. So these are some of the things going on. And until we begin to align, okay, with what is really, happening and ensure that the truth is revealed, we don't know how far and how long this will go. Every single one of us needs to begin to understand that Nigeria will move forward, and we need everything we could possibly do to ensure that we use it for the benefit of the country. How can a few small set of people, how can a few small set of people destroy the nation's economy, take what belongs to Nigeria, and yet they are conveniently saying, I was deceived into accepting or doing this and that? It is not acceptable. Whatever your excuse is sincerely, truly not acceptable. Every one of us understands what is really happening. Every one of us should know that if this country is to move forward, if we're going to get, Nigerians, we're going to get things to work again, then we need to go back to the drawing board. Whatever EFCC is saying, whatever former accountant general is saying, so that he can keep the money, we need to see, there needs to be a line. It's because in Nigeria, immunity is a word that exists. So people can conveniently steal and get away with it. People can conveniently steal and get away with it and tell you that somebody forced me. I didn't want to do it. Said the former EFCC boss compelled him to do that. Let's hear what you think. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.